So obviously, this is the barn area. Back up here. So 2 buildings, 2 running sheds. This side has the hay, and this side has miscellaneous, no food. The food stays in the basement because they get in there on occasion when the door's not properly shut. Give you an idea how far from the house it is. There's my back door, there's the house. So yeah, I definitely should be up here a lot more than I am. Alright, so barnyard. My lovely husband took down the jungle yesterday in this area and in the dry lot. That is the one gate for the pasture. It's really muddy through there right now, so I'm probably going to close it for a time, let that dry up. Obviously have some manure picking up to do. Walking over to the dry lot. Well, it used to be the dry lot until it grew over this year. So again, he mowed it all down, and we're going to let them work on this for a while. Again, back of the house, that's our shed. There's the round pen. I'll take you over there in a minute. And then this is the pasture. So the pasture is about a little more than an acre, maybe an acre and a quarter. That fence in the far distance bottom of the pasture, this is a bit of a slope. That's what we worked on in May into June. We need to do this whole side, which is about double what's down the basement or down the bottom, and this whole side. Again, what's double. So 4 times as much as we did down there needs to be done on each side. In some places, the posts have to be pulled. Other places, the fence itself has torn apart, so we've had to put up panels to act as fencing. Then in this area, we've just got overgrowth. We have what we call pig panels. My suggestion is going to be that this whole area, because in that area where you can't see because it's overgrown, that we replace the fencing that's just about toast there with the pig panels. One, they're easier to put up. And we'll do the same across over here. Then we'll see about the rest. It's a multi-phase thing. Right now it's working, it's keeping them in, and as long as they have plenty to eat, they don't try to get out unless it's just so ridiculously easy for them to get out. You know, a gate left open, a big hole in the pasture fence. So here's the round pen again. It's a 40-foot round pen, which is pretty good for minis. If you can't drive a whole lot in here, because basically you're pulling on the same rein or telling them G or haul over and over because there's no straight. But we do practice our stands in here, and we'll start out driving in here before I take them out, either into the yard or the pasture. Again, this is overgrown. He mowed it down for me so I could at least get in here. I think maybe even ahead of the fencing project. I think this all needs to be completely dug out, plastic lined, and then filled with new stone, because I just don't think there's any other way to do it. We certainly can't put stone on top of it. I guess one thing we do is it could put the plastic down and just smother the weeds to death, but we'll have to see. That's my husband's expertise, not mine. So we're at the 10-minute mark. You guys are probably bored, silly, but yeah, this is where we do it. This is where or in my case, don't do it. But this area, I believe, this and the round pen, this is where we're going to be. I wish it was level, but you know, we can't have everything. If nothing else, we'll be focusing with Pip to start. We're going to use that pasture once I get him a little more fit. That we're going to practice hills. We encounter a lot of hills at Fairhill where I take him to drive off property, and it can be a challenge. So I've got a hill, and it's a nice enclosed area where he feels safe. So get him a little more fit, and then we're going to start practicing with the cart, going up and down the hills and practicing holding the cart going down and digging in to go up. Again, as part of his fitness routine, but also as a way for us to learn together how better to handle hills. Because in Maryland, you have hills. There's just no getting around it. Okay, now we're over 11 minutes, so I'm going to stop. And sorry for all the bad camera work.